Okay, so for this last section, here you're going to come up with the equation that describes the shift in each parent function. So, for example, because they give you the equation, the y equals this absolute value x, your equation needs to be in that form of an absolute value. But what you're going to now have to pay attention to is the descriptions. So we're going to go up 7 and to the left 3. So to the left 3, remember, we're going to do the opposite of that. So that means in your absolute value, we should have x, then we should have plus 3. That's showing the left 3. And then to show up 7 outside of that absolute value bar, you're going to have plus 7. Okay, that's all they want you to do is write the equation that describes the transformation or describes the shift to the parent function. So on this one, we have a reflection and it's going to go right 9 units. So anything with right or left needs to be within some type of grouping. Since this is an x squared parent function, okay, since it's that x squared parent function, then we're going to use the parentheses so I can keep, oops, make sure there's enough room, with that exponent of 2. Okay, so now I can do my horizontal shift to the right. So that would be x minus 9. Okay, and then to reflect that, I'm just going to put that negative sign outside of it. So what I want you to do is kind of practice. Can you take the keywords? So this is down 4 and to the right 1, and we're doing that to an absolute value. Can we write the equation for that? I kind of tend to, I know we read left to right, but when I kind of write the equation, I kind of do go in reverse order. So I show the right one first. So that would be x minus 1, and then down 4. That would be minus 4 on the outside. Okay. So here we have a vertical shrink by 1/6. We also have reflect, and we also have down 2 units. So I'm using the quadratic. I'm looking at the quadratic, the x squared. So I'm going to do the shrink first. So that would be 1/6. And that's outside of my x squared. My parentheses square, excuse me. It's not inside. If it's inside, that would be a horizontal. So it's on the outside of the parentheses. And then I know that this is also being reflected. So we're going to make a negative sign on the outside of that 1/6. And it's going down 2 units. So now I'm just saying minus 2. So that's all I want you to do. I want to see, can you write the equation based on the description of the transformation to the parent? So this is the last little section here. And be ready to kind of ask some questions and do some practice, because now we're going to go into taking these equations. So when I mean the equations, I'm more talking about these over here that we wrote, and then graphing them, taking the key information out. There's some tricks you can do for graphing them, especially with absolute value, and a little bit with quadratics. You just kind of got to talk about some properties. All right, so that takes care of that. Get this done, ask questions, get help from friends, and you're going to turn in your work, whatever you got done at the end. Thanks.